All right, nice easy day today out at Markham Woods. Mostly flat, super cross country, nothing really gnarly at all, but some kind of fun single track. A lot of weaving between trees and things, so makes you feel like you're going fast even when you're not, which is a positive for me. The other cool thing about this trail is you always see wildlife. Lots of deer, tortoise. I call them the Turtle Trail crew. I'm sure we'll see those guys today. And then the other benefit is, since it's pretty flat and nothing really gnarly here, I don't usually wear my knee pads, so I feel a little bit cooler. And all right, let's have a good ride. I did just a little over 10 miles yesterday out at Carter Road. I'm gonna try to do 10 again today. It's gonna be a lot different. This is all flat and should be easy to hit 10. Carter Road, you hit 10 miles quickly, but it's a lot more effort. Florida trails always make me feel like I'm either in Star Wars on a speeder bike or in Jurassic Park. I feel like I use my dropper post constantly. Hard to imagine going back to the old days of no dropper posts. Think about that a lot too. Back in 2003, I had a Kona Scab, XXX chromoly steel frame with the Dirt Jumper 1 on it, and I thought that thing was like the epitome of mountain biking at the time. For me, I was in I don't know, 7th or 8th grade. And now it's like, holy cow, everything about those bikes was terrible. Super heavy, geometry was terrible, not comfortable. And now it's like hard to imagine things getting any better than they are today. My Shadow Cat has the XO transmission on it, and I do like that more than mechanical shifting for sure. I think that's an improvement, mostly because of being able to pedal under load and not worrying about, you know, having your gears screaming. But obviously you have to make sure your batteries are charged, which is a downside. But who am I kidding? I'm not good enough to be picky about anything. Hey, can I give you a hand at all?
No, I want you to try out this rolly though.
I can do that.
Stay dead in the middle. I packed it, but...
Okay, coming from my direction or your direction?
From wherever.
All right. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, seems great.
You don't see it when you're on your bike because you're always here.
Yeah.
This was already here and it's rotten. It's going to fall, but I just wanted it for now.
Sure.
Look at that right there.
Yeah, the Widowmaker.
Yep. But this is going to rot, but once that stuff packs in, it really stays.
That's great.
And but it's going to rot out. A year from now, you'll go, why did he do that? But
Oh, we'll have fun on it until then, and
yeah.
Someone's gonna jump right into all that mess. But if you hit it this way though, it's perfect. Set you right on the trail.
Yeah. So if you're coming this way, what are you saying?
Saying come and bring some speed into this. Yeah. You're kind of shot right into the. It's not a critique. I'm just saying someone's gonna do it.
I already cut this one. Is this what you're talking about?
No, I was talking about that whole mess right there. Not a mess,
yeah.
but.
Yeah.
Do you need a hand with anything?
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
All right.
Well, you still got a little bit. I know you're not critiquing. This was the way it was when they threw the boards, but you can see it ain't gonna last forever.
That's great though.
But if it keeps going down, I just keep throwing sand on top of it.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Hey,
Thanks
you too, sir.
offering.
Thank you.
Most
Thanks.
people drive by and don't say a word.
No, thanks for your work. What days is the typical work days here? Because I ride these fairly often, so I should give back a little bit.
Unfortunately, you have to go on Sorba. I mean, on Facebook.
Okay.
If you Google Sorba, S-O-R-B-A.
I'm a member.
Okay, then you're a member of Sorba. Then are you friends on the Markham Woods page?
I don't think so.
Okay, the Markham Woods page is where we do it.
Okay.
Not this Saturday coming up, but the following Saturday, we've got a little work party.
Okay.
It'll get posted on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to start contributing, so I'll be there.
You know, most of it, like the big trees and stuff, I'm on that, but we don't say, hey, I mean, we may say help.
Yeah.
But we don't say, hey, go cut down that tree. But a lot of it's just face slapping.
Yeah.
A lot, you know, we were out here, me and a guy named Mitch are
Is that all mitched up? Is that Mitch?
Up. That's Mitch.
Okay.
He started this trail like 11 years ago.
Wow.
And so we're both trail boss. But we spent last weekend out here, and then it rained, and you got face slappers hitting you everywhere.
Yeah.
But most of us say it, but yeah, not this coming Saturday, but the following Saturday, we're gonna have a little work party.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a great group of people. We cook hamburgers afterwards.
Awesome.
It's a lot of fun.
All right, well, I'll be here.
Good group of people. What's your name?
Patrick.
Patrick. I'll try and remember.
I don't hold you to it.
I'm 66.
I hear static anytime I hear someone's name. Have a good day, sir.
My name's Ed.
Ed.
White.
All right, awesome.
Thanks, Patrick.
Thank you. That's cool. I got to be better about that stuff, helping out with my local trails. Next Saturday. No, not next Saturday. Yeah, next Saturday. Not this, but next. Okay. There's a trail here called Mitched Up, and it's, I guess, named after that Mitch guy, the other trail boss he was talking about. We'll hit that. That's some good single track, lots of tight trees and stuff. These trails are directional too, so certain days of the week they ride one way, and the other days of the week they ride the other. So let's see what we can find. Today is Sunday. Kessel Run. This direction on Sunday. Let's do it. Yep, should have turned. Oh well. So the other good thing about this trail is it's only about 15 minutes from where I live. So I always call Mount Dora my local. I think that's my local for the most fun you can have. They have some elevation and some fun features. Some really difficult trails. Well, really difficult for me anyway. But this is actually my local, and good spot to go with someone who hasn't mountain biked before or is very new to the sport. And also a good place to go if you just want to get some miles in and get stinky and sweaty and try and do something healthy. I bought my soon-to-be wife a mountain bike not too long ago. She got a extra small Cannondale Habit 3. She's pretty short, so it's tough for her to find a bike where she feels safe and can put her feet down while she's standing over the down tube. The Habit 3 is about as close as we found without really breaking the bank. I took her here once, just on the double track. I think she enjoyed it, but we're at that part in Florida summer now where if you don't really love this sport, you're not going to want to go riding. You know, it's in the mid-90s right now already, and I don't even know if it's afternoon yet. So we got a good deal on it, and hopefully this fall she really gets into it. I'm just following this deer down the trail. It's pretty cool. See you later, dude. That's what I'm talking about with the wildlife here. That was not quite a baby fawn anymore, but definitely still had its spots. kind of cool to see. And yesterday, riding at Carter Road, chased a raccoon down the trail and a dove down the trail. Kind of funny to see animals running on the bike trails. I guess if I had the option to run between all these trees or a nice wide trail, I'd take the trail too, though. Okay, so this is actually the only single track that Lindsay has rode so far, and she liked it, but she gets nervous, she says, when these trees get kind of close to the trail. Hey, have a good ride, just me. So she gets a little nervous when the trees get close to the trail. It's one of those things you got to tell people that are new, is to look where you want to go, don't look where, what you're scared of. So you just end up plowing right into it. So I think she's going to like it when she gets a little more confidence, a little more experience when it cools down in Florida a little. I actually saw a dude on a one wheel out at Mount Dora, and I don't know the name of the trail. I need to start remembering those, but I think it's called Mini Destroyer, and at the top of it there's this log with a drop at the end of it, and the dude was riding it up, riding his one wheel up the 2x4s onto the log and dropping off the end of it. Older too. I pegged him at probably 55, 60. I was like, man, that's crazy. Like, good on you for, staying rad, basically. And he was kind of complaining that when you drop off the end of the log, there's a rut in the ground from where all the mountain bikers ride off it. It's like, I'm sorry to tell you, bro, but you're on the mountain bike trail right now. So, comes with the territory. But at any rate, just a rad old dude having a good time, which was cool to see. This week went by way too fast. You work all week, so you try to make the most of your weekends. We were so smoked on Friday night. We called it night at like 8:30. Both had kind of long work days. And Saturday I got up bright and early and went out to Carter Road. Then had a dinner engagement with my brother and his girlfriend for her birthday, and stayed up late trying to edit that video and get it posted. And then bam, today's Sunday, back to work tomorrow. I know everyone understands that. It's a little bit of a change for me because I was a firefighter. I mean, in the military, and then also as a government contractor for 4 years or change, I don't know. But that schedule was 2 days on, 2 days off, and then every month you had a 6-day break. So it was nice to be able to go to work, hang out with the buddies, barbecue and play games, watch movies. It's a slow department, so we just really went there and hung out. Now, working in cybersecurity, it's Monday through Friday. And I mean, it's not so bad. I get to work a hybrid schedule, so I only have to go into the office 2 days a week. But it's just longer. Not complaining, it's just a change. Less jokes in the office than at the fire department. I can say that for sure. I think there was 1 year, maybe it spanned more than a year, but not underestimating when I say that, or not overestimating when I say that we played, had to be 300 games of Monopoly from start to finish. Be like a group of 5 core players. Every once in a while we'd have someone else want to play or jump in for a little while. But the crazy part was, I had this one buddy, we called him Stupid Perfect Ian, and he would just win all the time. Like, I'd say out of all the games we played, I think I won twice. Another buddy named Mikey, he won once or twice maybe. And the rest of the games, Ian won. And he's just one of those guys that's good at everything he does. He's always cooler than you, better than you, in every way possible. And he's a really good buddy. But we would actively cheat. It would be the rest of the players versus Ian. I'm talking like we'd start out with $1,500 more at the very beginning of the game. The dude would still win. And so I thought he must be cheating too. So we started keeping an eye on him, paying really close attention, and he didn't. He's just one of those guys that's naturally good at everything. I started to think maybe he was using Monopoly money from a game that he had and put it in his pocket or something, but we were usually playing either Star Wars, like the old Star Wars from the 90s Monopoly, or else Rick and Morty Monopoly. So I don't think he would go through the effort of buying a second Monopoly set just to get some money in his pocket, to beat us idiots. But maybe. So the joke is, whenever something good happens to me, or my buddy Mikey, that Ian must be having a terrible day. And if that's the case, Ian does not have very many terrible days. But anyways, miss those guys. That was a good job. Another funny thing about Ian, actually, now that I think about it, is, of course, he's perfect at everything. But he's also a super nice guy and a good buddy. And he started flipping houses during COVID. And I have a feeling he's always been pretty handy. But when he was flipping houses, he was learning how to do a lot of things. And I was a new first-time home buyer guy. And so I'd call that dude up probably 3 or 4 times a month on FaceTime, be like, hey man, you got a second to look at this? And he'd troubleshoot whatever the problem was. And if necessary, he'd come over and actually lend a hand, which was cool, even though he lived like an hour and a half away from me. But it's the same deal, Ian was perfect at that stuff, and me and my other buddy Mikey always joke that we're like the manual labor. So if you need stuff picked up and put down someplace else, or smash a couple nails into a board, halfway straight, you might be able to call us. But if you need any skill, you're out of luck, dude. Good buddy. And he had a truck. So, a handy buddy with a truck. Sucks to be that guy,